What up, guys? It's Very Tired Dog. Had a class this morning. I went to it. It was bullshit. There was a fucking fire drill, right? So outside, it was fucking hot as shit. Gotta trim this. Then I went home because I wanted to get something to eat. I just didn't want to be there for, I don't know what it was, like 2 hours between the next class. I just didn't want to be there. So I went home. That's when I realized to drive home how tired I really was. I was like really tired. I'm still really tired. It's only 3:44. Almost got in a car accident because some stupid bitch doesn't know how to drive. I don't know what she was doing. She was on her phone, or she just didn't know where she was. But she was at a green light, and she was like just kind of creeping forward. She was in front of everybody else. Everybody in front of her had already left. Like they went because the light turned green. So she was just slowly creeping forward. Like she didn't know if she wanted to go left, right, or just straight. But she could only go straight in that lane. Well, anyways, we were coming up really quick, and she wasn't moving that fast, so the line wasn't really moving. There was like 3 cars in front of me, and I was coming up really quick, and it was like, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to hit the brakes. So I looked behind my rear view mirror to see if there was anybody there, and there was. He was going just as fast. He was like right behind me. So I kind of started braking slowly, but I wasn't gonna make it in time unless I slammed on the brakes. So I veered into the left lane, the left turning lane, and at the same time he veered off to the right lane, right, and everything was fine. But the problem was that the light was turning. It was gonna turn red, and then just as it turned red, that stupid bitch on a red ended up going. And I thought it was a stupid bitch, and it turned out to be a stupid bitch. She had like a white Expedition or some shit like that. So it's a big SUV, right? So we're stuck at the light, and I'm really pissed off because I almost got in an accident because of that dumb bitch. And she took off. The light turned red, and she's like, "Oh, okay, I'll go." Like a fucking idiot. Like it just turned green or something. So anyway, so when the light finally turns green again, I go, right? And I'm still fucking pissed off, right? Like, wow, if I would have got in an accident, she would have just like left, and it would have been her fault, right? Also our fault, right, for being too fast. We weren't even going that fast. Like we weren't like speeding over the speed limit. It's just they weren't moving. So it's 45. I was going 45, if not 40, something like that. It just they weren't moving, so we were coming up really close. They were coming up really close on us. So I was really pissed. So when I finally went and I turned, I was going the same way she was. I went straight through the light, then I turned left. There she was on the side of the frontage road. If you don't know what a frontage road is, you're stupid. But it's like the expressway, and then there's on both sides, obviously one going one way, one going the other. It's like a side road. If you don't want to go on the expressway, if you don't want to go 70 miles an hour, you want to just go 45. So there she was. She was just parked there like she was lost or some shit. So I was like, you know what? Fuck this bitch. I'm gonna fucking. And I just assumed it was a good lady. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna fucking tell this bitch off. Right? So she had her windows up. And then I thought, you know what? It'd be a lot funnier if I do this instead. So I went right next to her, and I got her attention. She was like on her phone like this, and then she looks up like, oh, like a moron, right? Stupid look on her face. And then as soon as she looked up and she saw me, I had my windows up too, and I wasn't even saying anything. I was just like going off. Like there was no voice coming out of my mouth, but I was like saying. And then, but I was saying stuff like, you know, like you stupid fucking bitch, and then all this stupid stuff. Like, you almost caused a fucking accident, but it wasn't coming out right. I just thought it'd be funny, and then, and then at the end, I was like, if I ever see you again, I'll fucking kill you. But obviously, I didn't say it right. I kind of went like this, not really. It's like a little bit lower. It wasn't really a threat or nothing. I just thought it was funny. But at the end, I came home. I got something to eat. Actually, I'm gonna cut it short right now because that's not gonna upload, and then part two afterwards.